For all you Rafael Nadal fans, the French Open is just 10 days away. He is the undisputed emperor in the world of clay. However, heading into 2022 Roland Garros, all you fans might have to hold the Vamos Rafa chants for a slightly longer time. Why? There are two major reasons. One, Rafael Nadal has unexpectedly lost in the fourth round of the Italian Open. Second, there is something far more serious when it comes to Nadal's fitness. In this Sports Today special, I am going to tell you about why Rafael Nadal could be in doubt for the French Open and why his career might be at the crossroads. In the fourth round of the Italian Open, Rafael Nadal lost in 3 tough sets to Denis Shapovalov of Canada. In 6 encounters, this was Nadal's second loss against Shapovalov. But this was Nadal's earliest exit in the Italian Open ever since 2017. But during the course of the match, there was a sight which made a lot of Rafael Nadal fans worried. It was a foot injury. He was constantly holding on to that foot and he was also not able to walk properly. The seriousness of the injury is such that Rafael Nadal has been playing with that injury ever since 2005, the year where he established his legacy of dominance. Rafael Nadal's foot injury is called the Mueller waist syndrome. What is this Mueller waist syndrome? The Mueller waist syndrome is an injury where the bones of the central part of the foot get deformed. Now remember, Nadal's style of play in trying to counter Federer as well as on the forehand that he employs to counter a lot of people's backhands is what has caused knee and foot injuries for Rafael Nadal. Now, if this is not treated properly, this Mueller waist syndrome can also lead to foot deformity later on in their lives. He's been playing with that pain ever since 2005, the first time he won the French Open, and since then he's had occasional instances when the pain has led to him going out of a match. But far more than that, he's also commented on the nature of the injury that has been plaguing him for the last 16 years. He says, "I'm a player living with an injury. Unfortunately, my day by day is difficult. Honestly, it's difficult for me to accept the situation sometimes." Nadal is part of the Fab 3 who have revolutionized the game of tennis. He's won more Grand Slams, he's won the Olympic gold as well, and he's joined Djokovic as the only other player to win all the 4 Grand Slams twice in the Open era. So yes, among the Fab 3, he's right up there. But with this list of injuries, is Rafael Nadal going to play and defend his French Open crown in the near future? Well, that might be a bit difficult to say, because if you look at Nadal in 2022, he started off brilliantly by winning the Australian Open for the second time. He had a streak of 20 consecutive games, and that streak only ended when he suffered a freak rib stress fracture in the Indian Wells tournament against Taylor Fritz. Since that tournament, Nadal has been plagued by injuries. In fact, apart from 2005, since 2022, Nadal has been plagued with injuries right from hand to the leg, and now this latest string of injuries. But remarkably, he's just not won a Grand Slam title in 2 of those 16 years. That shows the greatness of the man. In 2015 and in 2016, he did not win a single Grand Slam, but in all the other years, he's won. If you have to look at the list of injuries that Nadal has suffered, here is the complete list. In 2009, the first serious case of knee tendinitis happened for him. As I had said, to counter Roger Federer at his peak, he had to take some extreme steps, and that's where the pressure on his knees came to the fore. In 2012 and 2013, he was diagnosed with Hoffa syndrome on his left knee. So what is that? The Hoffa syndrome is the knee, the fat around the kneecap. If that gets inflamed, then mobility becomes restricted. That is the Hoffa syndrome. 2014, right wrist injury, and then in 2016, the torn tendon in the left wrist. That for the first time ensured that he could not play the French Open, if you have to look at it. 2021, he had a back injury, and in 2022, these 2 injuries, especially the rib stress fracture and foot injury, have really plagued Rafael Nadal. So heading into the French Open, he's not in the best of shape. And with just 9 days to go, can that foot injury heal? We really don't know. Nadal has won 13 French Open titles, folks. That is why he's called the undisputed emperor of Roland Garros. He's just lost thrice. That is the greatness of Rafael Nadal. And in the Madrid Open, he lost to Carlos Alcaraz, who was the upcoming star. And remember, Alcaraz also defeated Novak Djokovic. So, if you have to look at it, Nadal and Djokovic losing in Madrid plus Nadal's loss in Italy might not put him in the best of frame for the French Open. Remember, if he wins his 14th French Open, he gets to 22 Grand Slam titles. He pulls away from the pack of Djokovic and Federer. Conversely, in that Fab 3, if you have to look at it, Nadal's list of injuries, if I have highlighted, even Federer at this point in time has suffered injuries. Federer for the past couple of seasons has been diagnosed with knee issues, and that is why, if you have to look at it, he has undergone 2 knee surgeries. Apart from Federer's knee injuries, he suffered back problems also prior to 2020. So, among the Fab 3, Nadal and Federer have been plagued by injuries, but Djokovic has continued to be supremely fit. So, Nadal, can you see a sight of Nadal hosting the French Open trophy yet again? We just pray that it happens, but with a very serious foot injury as well as lack of form, it will be a sad day when Rafael Nadal once again loses in the French Open. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this special video. Do press the like, comment and share button for Sports Today, and we'll be back with more such news. Thank you.